a YouTube, a Bluetooth, because I had a Bluetooth for like 6 years and I loved it, and it finally just died on me. So I'll get another one. Hi everyone, how are you doing today? I am back. I took a break because I said I needed a break. I could not stand the last administration, and I didn't want to spend a week leading up to Biden becoming president so ugly in my rhetoric, right? I didn't want to like sound ugly. I didn't want to be ugly. I've spent 4 years being mad, just mad. And I took a break. And I don't know who did or did not see yesterday's inaugural or the concert. I really advise you to see the concert because the song choices were even about healing and togetherness in America and blah, 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 blah. I'm not a fan of Justin Timberlake, but, you know, he finds his way everywhere, so whatever. But I can appreciate that there are people out there that like him, right? I like Jennifer Lopez, but I always like Jennifer Lopez. She's my Puerto Rican Leo, so I'm never going to turn against Jennifer Lopez, New York City. Yes, I called you out, New York. You know, New York, don't try me. She has been one of the stellar Latinx women. Stellar. That's not an actress. Well, she is an actress, but she started out as a singer. But she's always so stellar, and I can't help but like her, and I won't change. I will stay with her through thick and thin. And what did she sing, by the way? I'm so ignorant as an American. Was it the national anthem? Was it the Pledge of Allegiance? Like, who sang what? Whatever she sang, she mixed it with Spanish. Yes, girl. Everything was so purposeful and so intent. And I didn't get this because I'm going to cry now because it was so important to understand. I remember when I was studying history and they went through this, was it the Civil War? Okay, again, ignorance is like very big on my list. Like, and so when we won that war, when we became America, right? In the Pledge of Allegiance or whichever one, you guys have to tell me because I don't know the difference. One of the phrases was, and the flag was still there. Like we went through hell is what those words were trying to say. And the flag was still there. And I absolutely love that Lady Gaga changed the intonation of that part. She slowed it down and she said, and I'm not a singer, but she changed how the rhythm goes. And then she pointed up to the flag, right? And she said the flag was still there. And that was a reference to January 6, 2021. So this coup or this pretense of a civil war, the inaugural still went on and the flag was still there. Now, I always saw before the coup that they were not going to be able to have this at the Capitol. I always saw it. I am so proud of President Biden. I'm so proud of Vice President Kamala to take a stand and just do it there anyways. I was like, yo, these people got some grit and gut. And then the concert was at the Lincoln Memorial. And again, very profound way to say to America, like 93% of Black women voted for me. 80% of Black men voted for me. And something like 75% of Latinx women voted for me. Minorities were huge, just huge. And so to do the concert at the Lincoln Memorial, who Lincoln freed the slaves, like, do you understand the messaging that they're trying to tell everyone? Like, We got to find a way to get over ourselves. Black is here. Like, y'all brought us here. And then y'all are like, what? No, no, no. Thank you, Russell's daughter. What's your opinion, Nkola or Yavana? I have Clubhouse here, so I'm going to get, any input.
I love that they called it the uncivil civil war.
Yes. You know what? Wait, Nkola, wait. You know how egotistical I am, right? Yeah. I'm very egotistical. I called it. Now, let me tell you something, because I believe somebody over there follows me. And you know how I know somebody over there follows me? Because I got a ticket and an invite. It doesn't really matter. Let me tell you something. I called it first. I said the ununited America.
You did.
Right? That's a predicted it then, right?
Yes, that is.
Okay. Predicted it.
I remember that.
Yes.
I think the best part for me was, the seal that they had of American flags, but they also made sure to be inclusive, and they added other countries, that, of course, a representation of other races. So it's symbolic of America, like.
Did you see the Indian reference at the concert? This America belongs to the Indians, and they put them front and center, letting them do that Indian dance of happiness. This, you know what? I was watching it late last night because we had book club. I didn't even know there was a concert on. I knew that there was a concert. I have it on my TV. I'm completely ignoring it because we're in book club, right? So around 2 o'clock, I go to bed. Around 2 o'clock in the morning, I get up. I turn on. I have Spectrum, and it was on. And I was like, okay, God, I'm tired, but I'm going to watch this, right? I think the word that came out for me was purposefully. This was so well designed. Now, what you guys didn't know is that I applied to be in a video. Now, let me tell you something. What I had to say to Biden was amazing. And at the last minute, they switched it to healthcare workers, or what do you call them? It's not healthcare workers. It's those that are at the essential. They switched it to essential workers. And let me tell you something. I almost lied. Yeah. Yes, I was. I was going to lie. I was going to. Exactly. That's how I feel. I feel like I'm an essential worker. But then I thought, well, they might see it as a lie. And then I got to go through this whole thing trying to explain to them how if it weren't for me, half of them nurses couldn't even do their job because they're so upset every day. I help the nurses, people. All right. I'm over myself. Let's see what the cards say to us today. And I'm glad to be back, guys. I'm glad to be back. I am on, looking kind of funny here. I am on, it's like 90 degrees in California. I am on Clubhouse. All right. And I will be on under Dashiki's and Bonnets always. Let me see something. Okay. So let's, hold on. Oh, there's some community guidelines. I'll read that crap later. I don't follow anybody's rules. Trust and believe. Let's see what today's messaging is. All right. The first thing I'm getting is the mother of sticks. The mother of sticks. Railroad bill. And Dr. Grant. You know, I don't trust hoodoo until I start reading what hoodoo means because they are confusing me with what I normally know these cards to mean. So I have to follow the will of the person that designed this. the mother of sticks, which I think is the mother of swords. It's tobacco. Okay, so let me tell you something. Tobacco, I'm not a fan of smoking at all, but tobacco can be used to negate negative energy in magic. All right. The mother of sticks is shown with a crown of tobacco leaves. Interesting. That is reminiscent of early colonial era Black Virginian advertisements. She is wearing a tartan fastened with a gross foot brooch as a good luck charm. The mother of sticks pipe is lit by a kite. There are 5 types of kites living in the southern United States. And like the mother of sticks, these beautiful raptures, oh, kites must be a bird. The mother of sticks pipe is being lit by a kite. Can you see that bird right there? Maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong. There are 5 types of kites living in the southern United States. And like the mother of sticks, these beautiful raptors are determined to keep moving forward. So much so that they never take a break. They eat, drink, and even bathe in flight. I think this card is very important that it comes through today, the day after Biden was sworn in, because one of the things that came through yesterday is to move forward in spite of what happened January 6th. So this is very pertinent, right? The mother of sticks is one of the most uplifting cards in the deck. See, you can't ever tell with this deck. On the positive side, she is optimistic, fiery, confident, courageous, focused, and powerful. Reminds me of Kamala. On the negative side, which I can't see. She's malicious, overbearing, arrogant, no. Two-faced, no. A workaholic, maybe. A major drama queen, gotta tell you, I think Kamala got a little drama queen in her. I don't know. I'm suspicious. What's her sign? Like, there's something fiery inside of her. We checked it last night, didn't we, Ancola? What did we discover about her? Oh, maybe you had already left. Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter. In a reading, if she doesn't represent a literal person with these qualities, she represents these attributes. I think, I'm going to say something. I know I'm going to cause a little bit of trouble. I am. I'm going to cause trouble but I have to say it. Kamala, why are you wearing the same color that Mrs. Michelle Obama wore yesterday? Why the same color? I see you, Vice President. I see you. All right. Next card. Just saying. Railroad bill. What number? Number 7. The plant is maca. With God, we shall do valiantly. It is he who will tread down our foes. Again, this feels very reminiscent of yesterday. This feels very reminiscent of going beyond January 6th, right? Railroad Bill is waving at the people, cheering for him in the distance. He was a laborist. He was apparently a real person with no clear past or birthplace, and many of the details about his life remain a mystery. What we do know is that authorities claimed he was named Morris later, and he put them through. All right. It all started, this is annoying. Hold on. I don't want to read the history. Meaning, Railroad Bill turns up when you are being encouraged to increase your efforts to ensure victory. How about immigration issues? The first thing that was on the list that Biden signed. You must ensure victory. Did you guys know that even though he signed the bill yesterday, new administration, the old administration is having some trouble Oh, down there by the border. Did you guys know that? It's true. It's a reminder of the characters that are required to win: confidence, determination, discipline, persistence, assertiveness. Now's the time to adopt a take no prisoners attitude toward anybody or anything that attempts to get in your way. They didn't win January 6th. And we will not accept that behavior from anyone still.
And that was in his speech, Tracy.
He said that? Biden said that in his speech, right?
Yeah, he basically said, he's like, listen, I'm the president. I may not be the president that you chose, but I am the president, and I will be your president.
Can I tell you guys something? Do you know Obama said the same thing 12 years ago? Obama said the same thing 12 years ago.
He did. My fiance actually noticed that.
Right?
Yes, he did.
The same thing, but the words were effective, and he wound up staying for 8 years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But you know, it's not surprising to me that two people that worked together for 8 years would speak the same language.
Exactly.
But you're right. He said, dude, I'm going to be your president. Let's work together. I like him. But for others out there, it's adopt a take no prisoners attitude toward anybody or anything that attempts to get in your way of democracy, of fairness, of justice, of immigrant children in cages. There are still 611 children that needs to be met up with their parents. And the question is, what should we do with them? Find the parents, find the relatives, and give them immunity. That's what we should do with them. White America. Period. I mean, Melania's parents just walked right past immigration during Trump's presidency. Is that fair? Oh, I don't think so. If you are not aggressive or ambitious by nature, then this card is warning that you must toughen up or risk the loss of what you've worked so hard for. Railroad bill. These are really good cards. Hold on a second. I am losing my power. And then the last card is Dr. Grant. Now, Dr. Grant, I hope you mean some money. What is that? What Rihanna say? Bitch better have my money. I like Rihanna. Mrs. Grant. No, Dr. Grant. Hold on. Oh, I thought it was the Wheel of Fortune, but it's not. Oh, no. What is Dr.? Oh, it's the Hermit? All right. The plant is duckweed, and it's considered the Hermit in the tarot. And it says, but he, Jesus, would withdraw to desolate places and pray. I like that, because we always talk about prayer works. And I think if we want to continue to have a great democracy, we have to continuously pray for what we want out of life. Right? And I don't know about you, but what we want is to stop race issues. That's what I want, right? Okay, so Dr. Grant is shown in solitude, picking herbs and roots in the swamps of Louisiana. All right, the meaning. Dr. Grant appears in this reading. He may indicate the necessity for some alone time to recharge. Specifically, it may recommend solitude in nature and reflect and listen. This is more important now than ever before. Okay, solitude has everything to do with the COVID, right? See how I can always tie it back to current day. COVID said stay indoors, right? Dr. Grant is about solitude. Stay indoors. Period. This is more important now ever, as we constantly accessible to others via technology, right? Like Zoom, like StreamYard, like whatever, like Instagram Live, like Clubhouse. All right. While this may be convenient, it's also a treacherous burden as we have little time to clear our heads and just be without earbuds blasting in our music or whatever. What is this? They won't stop. So you make a conscious decision once in a while to make it stop. Let's be clear. This card is not about just sitting in a park for a few minutes looking at trees and flowers and squirrels. No, it's about considering the essence of the tree, the essence of the flowers, the essence of the squirrel running around, and how you're connected to them. It's about perceiving the interrelations of all things to other and the extraction of power from fundamental reality. But it's from comprehension of source, your version of God, that knowledge may be accessed and distilled. Remember, if you take something from Mother Nature, don't forget to give something biodegradable to her and her creatures in return. That's why I feed my birds. Even though I think they're annoying, I still feed them. And I'm mad at the squirrel. And now there's a whole family of squirrels. So now I don't know about the squirrels. This is a whole nother issue with the squirrels. They are technically rats, and I'm kind of getting over them. And they ate into my bird feed. All right, I'm over myself. This card may also indicate that you're seeking knowledge and ready to take things to the next level. It's time to seek guidance from a worthy teacher. If you receive Dr. Grant in a reading, consider the followings. Do you understand the importance of alone time? Maybe it would be better to stay home. Silence is golden. Focus on finding out the truth. Be in the world, not of it. Pay more attention to your guru or spiritual counselor. I got a guru that I watch on TV. I forget his name, but he's amazing. Sand Guru, something like that. He's amazing. I love him. Sometimes he has these hour-long things, and I put them on. And sometimes I actually don't listen to him, and then something will come on that makes me listen. And I'm like, oh my God, he's so amazing. Sadhguru, Sadhguru. I don't know if it's for everybody. He's from India. Talks with the, typical Indian accent, but he teaches me. I like him. Did you really consider the advice you received about that issue? It's okay to take a break from him, take a break from her, take a break from them, or that it's time to reevaluate things. Meditate more. Follow that inner voice. That inner voice is your ancestors, your God, your Jesus, your saints. That inner voice, that person. Now, I'm not talking about the inner voice that's a little psychotic. That's not the one don't listen to the crazy one. Listen to the nice one. Squirrels are rats who do drag. Oh, that's so cute, Magic Mermaid. That is the cutest I've ever heard. Squirrels are rats with a cuter outfit. Oh, that is so funny. I love birds. I know, Stacy, because birds actually talk to me, and so that's why I feed them. And I also feed them because I give back. Like, God. But then the squirrel gets inside the bird cage. It's a nightmare. And then there's bird cage all over the place. And then on Mondays in my section, they blow everything and clean up everything. And then last Monday they didn't. And all the seeds are down in the grass and they didn't fix it. And I don't want to yell right now. I'm going to wait Monday to see if they ignore me. But it's my neighbors downstairs, but I live upstairs. But there's just bird feed all over. My life is hell. That's all I have to say. It's animal kingdom hell here. And my sister wants me to get a dog or a cat. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? How about no? All right, guys, in Clubhouse, I'm going to end this. Thank you so much for coming on board.
You're welcome. See, this is fun.
Thank you. Don't be afraid to chime in. I could tell you guys went right into YouTube mode and got so quiet.
I didn't want to interrupt anything. Yeah, respectful of your platform.
Oh,
yeah.
Thank
I
you.
want to add this one thing though, Tracy. So squirrels in the Inca and Mayan culture. Because when I went to Mexico, I got my birth chart read, and I am a squirrel. I am of the squirrels. And they are so busybody, but in the sense of they're workers, but they're also chatterboxes. So the fact that you have squirrels around you mean that they're constantly communicating to you spiritually. You always fight with your squirrels. I always laugh when I see that, because I know spiritually they're literally your avatars, communicating to you all the time about what's happening in the neighborhood, because they'll go, because they're gossips, so they're observing everything and then coming back to you, and they're like, Tracy, oh my God, so at this house and in this car and this and that.
No, I refuse to accept that into my life. Do you know if I don't feed the birds or the squirrel, because I have a terrace door and I leave it open. I never close it. I open it the minute I wake up. I open it. I get air. And sometimes I forget to feed the birds. And when I forget to feed the birds, do you know they will come in my house? Just come in and just plant themselves somewhere. And I'm like, and I was like, oh, damn, let me feed you guys. The squirrel did the same thing.
Because you are home for them.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. No.
Well, I actually have a funny story. So when I was younger, I had a pet squirrel. He didn't live in the house or anything like that, but I fed the squirrel every day. And he would come to my windowsill and wait for me to feed him. And this one day, I was late feeding the squirrel because I had gotten a nail stuck in my foot coming down the stairs. And the squirrel, I don't know, he saw that. I guess I was late. I didn't feed him that day, and he never came back. So I don't know. They can be cute. I don't know. I love animals.
He never came back to you?
My mom says squirrels are just rats with furry tails.
I never saw squirrels as rats with fairy tails. I'm from California, and Los Angeles does not have a plethora of squirrels. There was one in Koreatown where I lived. And in my complex here, I've only seen two. Well, it turns out there's 4 of them, unless they're coming from the street now because they realize it's the house they can come to. But if you live in a valley, then the squirrels are all over the place, right? But I notice in city environments, there are not a lot of them. So I kind of feel bad because why? So, yeah, I've always had a liking to squirrels. I just find the ones around me right now are very aggressive. They ate into my plastic container that I use for the nuts. And I had peanuts for them and bird feed for the birds. And they just took it over. So what I had to do was let them eat out.
Right.
So now there's nothing there. And now I buy seeds separate at Sprouts. And I've got it. The squirrels are too aggressive. And so I'm just like, maybe if they figure out I'm not the home to come to. I don't know. But I'm starting to feel guilty about it. Huh?
Sometimes you have to do that, I think. So even with my goldfish, I noticed that one time I had the pattern of feeding my goldfish 4 times a day because I got this energy that the fish was like, why aren't you feeding me? Why aren't you feeding me? I had this frantic energy coming from my goldfish. And one day, and I literally looked at my fish and said no. And now when I look at my fish, when I get that energy, it will swim away from the glass and settle down. And so now I have it on a routine where I'll feed you twice a day. And I feel like, we are all off nature, and they can kind of force their will on us. And we have to realize, we're off nature too. So I'm going
Yeah, but I've tried that with the squirrels, right? I was like, okay, you guys can't eat the way you guys think you should be eating. And so I'm going to pull it down. It's just that they get more aggressive. They get mad. So I figured, okay, just let me take the food away because you should be eating from nature anyway before I came along, people. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Because I don't want to be like, oh, you should have fed the damn squirrels. And I'll be like, really? Really, God? I should have fed the goddamn squirrels? Really? That's going to be my punishment when I get there? No. All my good works, and it's going to come down to the goddamn squirrels. No. But I'd rather fix it now. So I really need to collect with Source, God, and see what am I supposed to do with these squirrels. I don't like it. Something, but I don't know. I know they're good. Like, I hear you. I hear everything. Yada, yada, blah, blah. And that's what blah, 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 blah. All right. Oh, all right. Let me get up out of here, Clubhouse. Thank you.
Bye, Tracy. Have a good one.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Hey, join me on Clubhouse and Room. That was fun. I guess. I'm learning. Join me on Clubhouse. And so that I could hear you. Because sometimes you guys say something and the typing comes out wrong. And then you guys know I go ham. I'm like, what the hell was that? And so now you could be like, girl, that's not what I meant. No. All right. Make a trail of walnuts to 3 blocks away. That sounds good, Magic Mermaid. She's like, make a trail of walnuts all the way 3 blocks away. Then I can get rid of the squirrels. That's funny. No, I'm not the goddamn squirrel whisperer. Fuck that. No. Oh, yeah, my energy totally attracts animals. But, like, I just don't think I'm the candidate for them. Like, it's so weird. Like, you have people that are like, I just love animals. I'm not that person. So why are they constantly drawn to me? Babies are like that too, though. Babies do the same thing. And I'm like, guys, no. I don't know what this energy is. I love you all. Trina, relax. Lopez was amazing. And then she spoke part of the whichever anthem we have out there. She spoke part of it in Spanish, and I love that too. And Mariah's too egotistical. Come on. Now Mariah would have walked up in there stealing the show from everybody. So no, Mariah would not have been a good choice. And every once in a while, depending upon Mariah's mood, one minute she can sing, the next minute she can't sing. We can't afford that. We know Lopez sings. She sounds like she came out of a Baptist church. That's how much she sings. With music, without music, whatever. She sings. All right. I'm over myself and I'm over Lopez. TraceyBrownlive.com. Or text me 213-458. Hi, Yvonne. If you're the same person on Clubhouse, 213-458. Hi, Monica. Look at you. Hi, sweetie. 213-458. What am I saying? Oh, text me 213-458-7408 to text me directly for a reading. All right. I think I'm booked out today. So, get on for tomorrow. I love you. Thank you for letting me be me. And did you see me get married yesterday? Did everybody see that? Did you see me get married to healing, health, and democracy? Listen, let me tell you something. If Catholics can get married to Jesus, if Catholic nuns can get married to Jesus. See, y'all don't know things, right? Born and raised Catholic. Catholic nuns always wear a wedding band because they get married to Jesus. So they have made Jesus into, what is that? What's the people that wear red? What's that show? Well, they made Jesus like multiple partner. It's weird, right? Doesn't really matter. But if nuns can get married to Jesus, then I can get married to democracy and change and life and health. What's the ones that wear the red? What's the ones? What's that one? On the TV show. What's the red people? They wear the red outfit with the weird hat. I'm really bad at this stuff. You went live yesterday, right during the inauguration. I didn't get to watch it. Girl, please, don't worry about me. I'm going to do me. Y'all didn't need to watch me, but I'm going to do me. And while the inauguration was on, I was getting married to the concept of the inauguration and the meaning behind it. So it's on YouTube. Watch it. Because I looked beautiful. I had on a wedding gown. I did. I did. I don't care. Hangman. Yes. So they've made Jesus into that thing because all nuns are married to Jesus. I know y'all didn't know this, but hey, when you invest in other religions, you get to learn things. And so if nuns across the world can get married to Jesus and make him into a handmaiden, I can get married to democracy. And that's what I did yesterday during the inaugural. Yes, I did. I love you all. Have fun today. I hope you're happy. Choose happy. Bye, guys.